Is your board of directors dead weight, or are they your key to success? As you look to the next 12, 24, 36 months, is your board of directors composed of the right people with the right skills and energy, as well as expertise to help you drive towards your vision? Are you as intentional in recruiting, onboarding, and developing directors as you are with key staff? Is your board of directors your organization's key to success? Or are your organization's initiatives, pace, and success limited because of your board? Are you held back by a board of directors who believe they've fulfilled their job responsibilities if they simply show up, vote, and leave? Too often, especially with nonprofit boards, individuals seek out or are recruited onto nonprofit boards as a way to build a resume, as a way to help an organization without really having to do any of the hands-on work, as a means to hang out with other quote-unquote leaders, or they're on the board simply because doing so is part of one of their current job responsibilities. With any of these reasons for board service as the underlying reason, the individual directors and ultimately the entire board will develop a warped and harmful view of their roles and responsibilities. They believe, incorrectly so, that simply showing up, voting, and then leaving is enough. They sometimes believe they're actually excelling if they read the board book before meetings, ask management a few questions, but then otherwise leave management alone. From their perspective, when they do this, they've done their job. Now, this view of a board of directors' role and responsibilities is wrong. It perpetuates a bad stereotype of a board director, and it perpetuates the dead weight director and board behaviors that we want to try to eliminate. It slows the pace of growth and change and actions that management can take. It increases the animosity between management and the board. However, this perspective doesn't need to continue to be the norm for your board. Instead of being an anchor and dead weight that management feels it has to pull along or somehow work around, your board should be and can be your organization's key to success. To change board behaviors, you need to clarify what behaviors you want, communicate them to the board, and then reinforce them. If the desired behaviors are not clearly communicated, reinforced, and addressed when they're violated, they're forgotten. Therefore, if you want your board of directors' behaviors to change, you need to clarify the changes you want to see. To develop the type of board you want and the type of board your organization needs, realize that more often than not, this will take time. This may take years. Now, some organizations will obviously need and want to move more quickly and will do so through a full or a heavy board restructuring. However, from my experience, most organizations will strategically address missing director expertise, inadequate participation and energy levels, as well as personality fit issues through standard director attrition. Regardless of your organization's approach to intentionally developing the board you want and the board you need, I wanted to share the following 7 steps. First, create a strategic plan that is not open to interpretation and clarifies specifically what needs to happen over the planning period that management needs to execute and the board needs to support. Number 2, identify your board director's skills, expertise, and background that will be needed to help drive your plan forward and support management in implementing the plan. Number 3, assess your current director's skills, expertise, energy, contributions, and personality fit to determine objectively what strengths your directors currently have, which are missing, and where your board has redundancies. Number 4, assess your current director's performance and fit. Identify who continues to be a good fit and who may no longer be right for your board. Number 5, establish a director recruitment and nomination process to allow your nominations committee to intentionally develop through attrition, through renominations, by not accepting renominations, as well as recruitment, a board with the skills, personalities, and expertise your organization needs. Number 6, develop, communicate, and reinforce your board of director values, roles and responsibilities, as well as operating rules. Clarify what is expected of each director individually and as a whole before, during, and after each board meeting. Number 7, conduct quarterly, if not monthly, reviews of your strategic plan, led by a skilled facilitator, to not only help keep the plan in focus and ever evolving, but to also provide insights and objective observations of the board and the board management interactions, behaviors, and relationship. This consistency of focusing on both the strategic, individual, and relational responsibilities of the directors, individually and as a board, will move your board's personality and performance from the board you have to the board you want. Now, the above process can be daunting. As I said, it can take years given board attrition and the cycles that it follows. However, it may also happen over a few short months. Regardless, if you want your board to be your key to success, you need to clarify, communicate, and then change your director's expected and accepted performance. You can't have the board you want until you tell your board what you need. You need them to be your key to success. So those are my thoughts on getting the board you want and need. I'd like to hear from you. How have you dealt with a less than effective board with no term limits? How have you successfully removed ineffective board directors? And let me hear what you've done to help change a board's personality and culture. What have you done to move from a board that's dead weight to a board that's your key to success? I'm Liz Weber. Thank you.